Even before the ink dried on the paper that President Uhuru Kenyatta made the recent appointment of parastal chairpersons, controversy continues to rock his choices for various slots. His decision to pick Mohamed Abduba Dida to chair the Constituency Development Fund Board has met opposition from a section of CORD members of parliament. Dida was one of the presidential candidates that Kenyatta trounced in the March 4th race to State House.
The appointment of Dida as the chairman of CDF is completely unlawful. The president has no role in appointing the CDF chairman. I sat in parliament up to midnight making the new CDF Act. Nowhere is the president having a role in the appointment of CDF.
But not all lawmakers are opposed to Dida's appointment. Members of parliament from Marsabit and Isiolo counties have welcomed the appointment, insisting it was in the spirit of considering the marginalized regions in the sharing of the national cake.
In politics is a game of numbers. There's a general feeling that because the place is sparsely populated and may not contain a basket full of voters, they have generally been ignored in the past. And we really take pride in our government for saying, look, this is time to practice equity, to take care of the marginalized also, so that they feel part and parcel of the government.
So as much as we are looking at professionals, these are professionals who went into campaigns and came back and they have constitutional right. So let us not look, because any one of us at any one time can go into this politics and go back. That does not mean that you can return your tools back and sit there and say you are losers and you are being recycled. No.
Critics have faulted the president and his deputy for appointing politicians who are trounced in the March 4th polls and accused them of using top public service jobs to reward political rejects.
These politicians that you are saying they are recycled politicians, they are not. Before Pokisho became the minister, he was a professor at Defsa University. Mungatana was a very well-established lawyer. So these guys were even professionals before they became politicians. And we know with their experience, with their knowledge, they are going to push the Jubilee agenda of making sure that we have a better Kenya forward.
Retired President Daniel Arap Moi has urged politicians dissatisfied with the recent parastatal chairman appointment to consider their leadership competence and professional skills.
Kila moja anasema hatukuandikwa fulani, hiyo neno. Hatukupata watu wa kwetu. Mtumishi wa serikali si mtumishi wa kujitumikia, ni mtumishi wa watu wote, regardless of which tribe.
Deputy President William Ruto, while presiding at a graduation ceremony for Kalenjin youth initiates in Uasin Gishu County yesterday, accused politicians critical of the recent appointments as ethnic chauvinists.
So these are tribalists. These are tribal chauvinists. People who look at other Kenyans using tribal lenses have no place in the Kenya of the 21st century. We want to unite this country. We want Kenya that goes beyond tribe, religion, or region. We want Kenya that is united.
Hii serikali ni yenu. Hakuna mtu ambaye anapiga kelele ati nini. Msipige kelele kwa maana huwezi kupiga kelele kwa nyumba yako. Na kama chakula haikutosha mzuri huko ndani, hapana kuja nje na kupiga. Kwenda uliza ile ambaye alipakua hiyo chakula huko ndani. Alafu au akiangalia jinsi ya kuongeza ili msiende nje.
More appointments are expected soon, particularly for chief executive officers of parastatals, after a task force chaired by the President's advisor on constitutional affairs, Abdikadir Mohamed, recommended streamlining of the state agencies to make them more effective in service delivery. Francis Gachuri, Citizen Weekend.